What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Manhattan versus Virginia college basketball game going down on Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the pre and pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. Alrighty, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We got the Manhattan Jaspers headed into Virginia to play this Cavaliers team. And looking at Manhattan here, 3-2 record, 2-2 ATS, averaging 75.4 points per game, giving up 78 points per game. Their leading scorer is Will Sider, averaging 15.4 points per game. I've actually kind of liked how this Manhattan team has looked in certain parts of this season so far. We've seen them in multiple spots where they were dogs and they won outright. For instance, in their last game, they played Army. They were a 1-point dog, so short spread, but they won that game outright. And then they played Fordham earlier this season. They were 8-point dogs and won that one outright too. So I thought that was pretty impressive. I think this team shows heart, and they're not bad. They're not great. Don't get me wrong. It's your typical Manhattan Jaspers team. Nothing to brag about, but I haven't been mad how they've looked. They did play the Maryland team their first game of the season. They got blown out the water in that game, but after that, like I said, I thought they've improved. And looking at Virginia here, 3-2 record, 1-4 ATS, averaging 58.8 points per game, giving up 61 points per game. Isaac McNeely is their leading scorer, giving up 12.4 points per game. I feel like this Virginia team still trying to find their identity. You know, Tony Bennett was the coach of this team for so long. Now they have, let me see, who's their head coach? Ron Sanchez. Ron Sanchez is their new coach, and they're still playing the same type of basketball, low scoring, play defense, use the shot clock, try to give the other team as little of possessions as possible. So they have the same culture, same game plan, but it just hasn't looked as pretty as it has in past years. They're coming off back-to-back losses. Don't get me wrong. They were against good teams. They played St. John's, lost that one 55-80, and then they played Tennessee, lost that one by 22. So when they've played good teams so far this season, it hasn't looked pretty. And even in the beginning of the season, they had a couple of cupcake opponents. They played Campbell, only won that game by 9 points. They were 16.5-point favorites in that one. And then they played Coppin State, won that one by 17, and they were 24.5-point favorites in that one. So they really haven't been able to cover big spreads against some of the bad teams. They haven't kept it close against some of the good teams. So I think this may be an off year for Virginia. I think they're still trying to find their groove. And in a game like this, with the way Virginia plays, I just don't trust their offense enough to cover big spreads. Like, don't get me wrong, they're going to win this game, but I just can't trust that slow style of play, that defensive-minded style of play to cover these big spreads. So I'm going to take a shot here with Manhattan, getting all these points, and let's see how it goes. I appreciate you guys watching this, man. Click that subscribe button, drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com. Click the pre and pick section or click the link in the description of this video. You'll find my plays there. I'll catch you on the next one.